Hello, this is Short Me Tina once again from shortmetina.com, doing a video recap for ticker symbol NVCN. Right now what you're looking at is a daily chart for the past, I want to say 7 or 8 months, something to that effect. So I think I'm a bit out of favor with bulls right now, and that's okay. Since making a relatively bullish call going into Monday, I've been somewhat bearish on this particular stock. Again, I'm just reporting more or less what I see on the charts. I'm not really biased. Well, I mean, I do have a bias, but it's not because it's benefiting me in any way. Again, just to reiterate, I'm not in this stock, nor is anyone in my community in this stock. We don't generally trade these, sub-penny stocks unless it's offering a good setup. And I believe I spoke about what I thought that good setup was within this stock. So just to recap a little bit. Again, I made a bullish call going into Monday based on the fact that I saw these green bars and there was a lot of buying. So I said, well, you know what? It looks like we can potentially get a pop. We did. I think we were up, don't quote me, but I think we were up something like 10 or 15%, maybe even 20% on Monday. Then fast forward into Tuesday. I made a bearish call going into Tuesday. Stock shed like 20%. I made a bearish call going into today. Stock is down something like, it fluctuated between 4 to 5%. So where's the silver lining for the bulls? Again, I'm looking at a daily chart versus an hourly chart because I want to show you guys the entire picture of what I'm seeing. So I think, for the past few days, despite like that 20% decline yesterday and like that 5% decline today, in my opinion, price is actually, relative to what you're looking at in the past, price is actually stabilizing, right? You're not getting these long red candles like you did in the past. You're kind of getting these really small candles, which denotes to me that price is, it denotes to me that the range is not as wide, right? The volatility isn't really there, and well, I wouldn't say the volatility isn't there, but the stock is trading in somewhat of a restricted range, and that's good, right? When you see a stock moving sideways like this is right now, it's trading within a range and it's consolidating. Now, it can be consolidating, right? Restricting for a continuation of this trend, which means that it's going to continue going down. Or maybe it's consolidating because it's about to reverse course. And being that we're trading at around 5 cents, I would throw my hat to the lather that it's actually, consolidating so it can begin a new trend up, which bodes well for the bulls. It still is in my opinion that folks should wait until the stock actually gets to around 3 cents or retests the 3 cents lows before jumping in. I know a lot of folks might want to jump in at 5 cents because it's uber cheap, but in the event that it does go to 3 cents, or even worse, it slips to 2 cents, you're losing something like 50% of your initial investment. Why do that? I tend to, when I place trades, I tend to function in, probabilities, risk reward. I try to put things as much in my favor as I possibly can. And for me, jumping in at 5 cents really isn't putting things too much in your favor. You can, if you're willing to, if you tell yourself, well, there's a possibility this can go to 3 or 2, and I'm going to, on paper at least, lose 30 to 50% of my initial investment, and I'm okay with that, then by all means jump in at 5 cents. But if losing 30, 40, 50% is not something you care for, then perhaps you may want to sit on your hands and wait it out until this stock retests that 3 cents lows. And I really believe that we're going to retest it. I don't know when. Perhaps we never retest it, but I think it might. Once it retests that 3 cents lows, if that holds, I think that's it. I think that's it in regards to the selling. I think at that point, it's probably going to cycle through, this channel for a while, which is something you want if you're a bull, right? You want it to kind of trade within a very tight range for a period of time. I'm not saying a year or anything like that, but if it can go a month from now until, let's say, May or June, or even into the summer, trading within that range, it bodes, in my opinion, well for the bulls. There's a possibility you'll see that upside. So I can't really make a call going into tomorrow. I mean, there still aren't any buyers. Today there wasn't any buyers. There's still, in my opinion, more disproportionately sellers than buyers, right? So at this point, no one's really kind of stepping in to buy this stock up in droves. It doesn't mean that no one will. I just don't see it at that point. So not really calling, a bearish call into the week. It's more so very neutral. I don't really see a pop coming anytime soon though. So that's it. Short Me Tina, shortmetina.com, doing a video recap for ticker NVCN. I know I'm out of favor with the bulls, but again, just kind of like reporting what I see. If you're sitting on the sidelines and you want to get in, if I was going to play this from a risk reward perspective, I'm going to wait until it retests those 3-cent lows. And once it does that, I'd probably buy. My stop will be a little bit under, so I'm not really losing much. But I think 3 cents might actually be the floor for this. And again, you're actually in good hands because you don't have those sort of wide ranges anymore like you did in the past here. It's kind of trading in a restricted range, which is good for the bulls, right? That's it. Short Me Tina, shortmetina.com. Head on over to shortmetina.com, sign up, become a member, and once again, I am just a messenger. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support.